Ryan Brown joins us on Jetco Trailer Talk here on Knoxville Nights, presented by Impact Signs, Awnings, and Wraps.
That sounds good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It does. Third place run for you, Brian. 13 straight Capitani Classic A mains. What does that mean to you? You're the only one to do that.
Yeah, I don't. only won one though, so I don't know if that means you lost 12. But no, I say that all year long. Everybody's like, "Oh, it's the toughest night of the year," or whatever. And you go to Florida, that's tough, and you go to different Pennsylvania and stuff. But there's 80 badasses here, so this is by far the toughest field you can race. And the format's it's a different format. You got to qualify good, and then the heat races, it's invert 4, take 3, and the guys who are racing are very good. So yeah, we're proud of it. Like I said, just a good night for us. I really like where we are right now as a team. I kind of feel like we're kind of floating under the radar, and internally we got a lot of good stuff going. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the week.
You really seem to be clicking here over the last few weeks, Brian, and the cushion really looked tricky tonight. How do you really, not trip up over that while the pace is as high as it, is going to get here over the next week?
Yeah, I mean, like Kade knows, like when it gets that tough, like when it gets high like that, it's a very tough to run and very tough not to hop over or whatever. Like honestly, I don't mind it sometimes because like sometimes when they blade it like they do and they just kind of leave it, it's very easy to run. I feel like when it's big and technical, it gives guys like me maybe an advantage that run here more, or those guys that just like, I'm not going up there for whatever reason. Yeah, but they did it a little bit different tonight than they had been doing it in the past. They didn't been tilling it all the way and just like, okay, leaving a nice patch. They tilled some, but left a pretty good patch still up there. So to me, it was a little bit different. I know the Duncans will probably take some crap because it laid rubber, but I'm on their side 1,000%. If it lays rubber with 10 to go, it was probably a good show throughout. And I'm always told them for the heat races to be good at the Knoxville Nationals, it has to be wide. And tonight the heat races, you could start 8th tonight and drive to 4th.
Yeah.
And you can't, when the track's 15-7 in the heats, you're not going to pass, and that's going to it's. So I think they did a great job. And this should be hard. Like, this should be tricky. It should be hard. You should have to move around and find a different line. It should not be easy. And if you get a nice cushion that's built up, like Kade knows, it's pretty easy. Not easy, but it's pretty easier to run. When it's up like that, like you're within inches of crashing some stuff. Every lap.
And then 23 other guys out there.
And then you get in dirty air, and then your car doesn't want to turn. Just so it's, I am for a nice big cushion. I don't like a massive one. And it used to be off a turn 2. They used to get like a trench.
Yeah.
That's gone, but that add another element to it. So if you get your car good when it's like that, you can make some hay because a lot of guys just don't want to mess with it.
We talked about the rubber. We talked about the pace of the race. Right off the bat, it was like instantly kind of just everybody's on a whole different level. As far as the pace of the race goes, like you said, it laid rubber with like 10 to go. Was tire wear a huge factor in your brain? Like, how worried about that were you?
Yeah, based on the package we've been on here the last month, like my left rear, I've been blistering it quite a bit. Yeah. So I was actually probably a little bit more nervous than probably most. I didn't get done what I really wanted to get done early. A lot of times when it's like that, the guy on the outside will go real wide. And then the guys on the inside, if the guy on the pole goes good enough, I can sometimes go 3 wide and actually be running second and get to the top first. Yeah. And then I control the race. Yeah. I didn't get a good enough launch. J-Mac kind of he did his job, and it didn't work out. But yeah, tire wear, when it gets like that, we're not racing for points or anything like that. So like you're going to run until it blows or whatnot. The biggest concern for me as I got going, probably on lap 7 or 8, I blasted the fence and knocked the Jacobs ladder off it. So now I got a big curb with no ladder. So that controls the rear end from going side to side. So now it makes my car way, way tighter. And that's not probably ideal.
No.
So when the rubber came, I wasn't upset because James is going to win with the rubber cushion. He was that good. Yeah. So like I said, I'm proud of our team. Like I said, I feel like we're kind of under the radar. There's been times we beat the Outlaws in June, and you got the weight of Knoxville on your shoulder. You got to win it for the locals, and things pressure. It gets to be pressure. And I feel like where we are as a team, that we can, if we do our job internally and have a little bit of luck, I feel like we can beat anybody this week, and we can achieve all our goals. Where last year maybe I feel like we're kind of looking for an Iowa lottery ticket on the ground, a winner, and say, oh, here it is. Like we're looking for a miracle. And I feel like our car's fast enough right now. I don't need a miracle. I just need a little bit of racing luck.
Right.
And you know what that's about, Kade.
Last couple nights, I've seen you around here afterwards on a golf cart with a little special someone.
Yeah.
Tell us about that, those moments that you enjoy, because it sure seems like you're having a blast.
Yeah, it's my little grandson, Cash, and he's been very good for me, man. Like, even at home, this racing's a tough deal, like, and it's mentally tough. And when you own your own team, it's mentally tough because you not only have to answer to your crew guys, I got to answer to people on Monday morning of why is this, why is that? And it's just a very good thing for me on Sundays to be able to spend time with a 2-year-old that has no idea what I did on Saturday night. All he wants to know is, Papa, can you take me a ride on the bike? and I think that's kind of just, I've said it several times to my wife, I needed today to get me going again because there's more to life than racing. I mean, racing is, sometimes it's the end all be all, but yeah. And for him to be here, he went home tonight for a couple of days, but for him to be here and like come down, and he didn't care run 10th. He doesn't. I mean, he
wants to see race cars.
He's happy to see me, and he wants to get in the car. He wants to put the helmet on. He wants to get, like, probably more than anything, I want to be able to win. I want to win more now for him.
Yeah,
because he wants to stand on the wing and put his hand up like number one. So like he's like, that's it, and it's stupid reasons. It's not stupid reasons, but it's like, this is more. It's about everybody else too. It's not just about, like, I get the accolades of Brian Brown won or whatever, but it's like, it's the moments with all the other people in the world, you know, with my daughter being here and my son-in-law and Heather and Cash. It's just, I look at things a little bit differently now, and I don't know how many, I may not run for 100 more years.
Yeah.
So it's like, you don't know when your next one is going to be. And it's almost like you're racing. I got both ends of the spectrum. I feel like I got a 2-year-old grandson over here, and I got an 87-year-old grandpa over here. And like, it's crazy. I feel like that's the weight I wear now. I don't worry about what the fans think. I want to win for them, but like, I don't want to win for my grandpa. Like, I want to make him proud. And like, and on the other end, I want to win for the little Cash too. So it's like, I got 2 very important people in my life, but on opposite ends of the spectrum. So, and then like, my grandpa, how he was with us is like how I want to be to Cash. Yeah. And like, it's just like, they say, what do you want to be called? I said, I said, I want to be called Grandpa. Yeah. Like, Grandpa, is there a cooler person in the world than a grandpa or a grandma? But he called me Pawpaw, close enough. But like, but yeah, like my grandpa, he's the end all be all for me. And like I said, just to have him here on one corner down here watching, and then a 2-year-old over here, it's a pretty special time. It's like, and you don't know, life's short, days go by quick. Grandpa's not going to live for 100 more years. So it's, like I said, I probably not answered the question correctly.
No, you've done just right.
But it's a real special time. It's something that I never had a kid of my own. Michaela, my daughter, is my stepdaughter. So it's like I'm getting a little piece of what being a dad would be like with a little young one. So, but also it's nice to feed him that Mountain Dew Overdrive and get him in and say, all right, good luck. He lives next door to me now too. So it's like, so it's like he can still come over and knock on the door. But yeah, it's like I said, it's been awesome.
That's awesome. Brian, we appreciate your time, and thanks for coming on and chat with us.
Yeah, no, and I know this is a new gig for you guys, but like, I watch every single week. You guys do a phenomenal job. And what I like is you each bring a little bit different aspect of the sport. You know, you got you, and then you. It's especially Kade. Like, Kade knows what we're going through. It's like, a lot of times I feel like these fans just don't understand the whole, he just cleaned them out. Like, Parker Price just cleaned out Garrett. No, he didn't. Like, there's so much going on inside there. I wish I could take the fans that are not dumb, but the ones that get on and run their mouth, I wish I could just take them for a ride one time and say, all right, you like, what do you think now? Because I think it would change their perspective. So I really enjoy this. Is my favorite week of the year, and what you guys are doing just adds more to the sport, and having impact signs, awnings, and wraps, which is one of my longest.
David's a good guy.
One of my longest partners, a part of it. There's no better 3 guys I could choose than you guys. So you guys doing a great job.
We appreciate it, Brian. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.